The best suppressors are able to walk a very tight line, being able to have a nice manageable size while maintaining good weight so that it doesn't feel like you have a brick on the end of your gun. The ability to work with a wide variety of mounting solutions, all while doing a really good job of suppressing the shot. Working all of these attributes into one silencer is actually a pretty hard feat and a great accomplishment when it all comes together. I would say that the GQ Armory Paragon 9 is one of those rare silencers. Most importantly, it does a great job of being a very capable and quiet 9mm silencer. It is extremely lightweight due to its titanium construction. It has hub universal threads in the back to allow a wide variety of mounting solutions, and it packs all of this into a surprisingly compact size. Another huge feature is while optimized for 9mm and similar pistol cartridges, it is rated for use with many rifle cartridges, making this silencer extremely versatile. GQ Armory has been making some very impressive guns for a while now, but somewhat recently they took the jump into the suppressor game. Now don't think that they just started making cans without any experience or expertise. They consulted and worked with Otter Creek Labs to develop specific silencers that met the design criteria from technical and functional requirements specified by GQ Armory. Then Otter Creek Labs would take their years of expertise and design prowess to design a silencer that met those requirements. The Paragon 9 was specifically developed to be as small, lightweight, and compact as possible while still delivering great sound performance, and I would say that they have succeeded in their endeavor. This is probably the most impressive 9mm silencer given its size, and you would typically need a much larger 9mm silencer to get a similar sound profile. Let's talk about the size because it is pretty impressive what they've been able to accomplish in that respect. This silencer is only 5 inches long, has a diameter of 1 5/8 inches, and weighs in at only 6 ounces, which is insane. It really feels more like a muzzle brake on the end of your gun, more than it feels like a silencer. To give you a visual that should be instantly relatable, there is a very good chance the Paragon 9 is smaller and lighter than the phone you may be watching this video on right now. I love that they utilized titanium in the construction of the Paragon 9 to achieve the amazing weight. Too few companies use titanium on their pistol cans, and I personally think that is a shame. There is really no need for a heavier metal to suppress pistol calibers, and the weight savings are always appreciated on subguns and pistols. At least for me, the titanium construction is a huge factor and puts this can above many others on the market, but don't think for 1 second that sound performance is sacrificed in the slightest due to the small size. GQ Armory always puts the finest components into their firearms, and the same is going into their silencers. The titanium construction on the Paragon 9 features a DLC or diamond-like carbon coating. What this essentially is the finest coating that you can have on a silencer. It is temperature and scratch resistant, it is far superior to other coatings like Cerakote, and won't leave your can looking rough with burn marks and scrapes. It also has this beautiful deep black finish, and I can attest to the scratch resistance. This finish holds up extremely well and looks great. The rear of the silencer comes with industry standard 1 3/8 by 24 internal threads, also known as hub threads, so that makes mounting options nearly limitless. You can choose from 2 different mounting systems when you order from GQ Armory, and you can get either a flush mount 1/2 by 28 direct thread mount, and this mount is the cleanest mount you can buy, looks so good at the end of your gun, or you could get a reared in Atlas mount. Either one will be made out of titanium, of course, to keep that weight down. While the Paragon 9 was designed with the 9mm carbine in mind, you can put a booster in it because it has the universal threads, and it will work well on pistols, and it sounds really good too. Because of its width, most sights won't be able to see over the silencer, but with the red dot you should be just fine, and with a little practice and using the looking through the can method, you will also be able to shoot this just fine. Having the universal threads in the back of the can is nice, but especially on a pistol can, because if you have dead air parts or silencer co parts or really just about any other pistol adapters laying around, you should be able to make them work in this silencer and not have to buy a whole bunch of new parts to make the silencer work. Also, having a silencer rated for use in most rifle rounds is an impressive feature, especially for the guy who may not have a bunch of silencers yet and is looking for something that can span a few calibers. Now, there are some barrel length restrictions listed on the website. I'm not going to list them all here, but overall I would say they're not as restrictive as you might think. Well, enough of me just telling you how quiet it is. It's time to let you hear it for yourself. Well, I hope that came through in the video, but the Paragon 9 is a tremendously impressive silencer, especially given its size in the sound performance perspective. It does phenomenally well on 9mm and other pistol calibers, and really to get a silencer that compares to it, you'd have to go to a much longer silencer to get a similar sound profile. While it may not excel at the rifle rounds when compared to silencers that are specifically designed for that given task, in my opinion they were all hearing safe on the host that we used, and the Paragon 9 is crazy quiet on 9mm, 38 Special, and the other rounds it was specifically designed for. I would say that given the compact size, the lightweight, combined with the sound performance, this 9mm silencer is very hard to beat and definitely on my list of the top 9mm silencers available today. I'm telling you, if you're in the market for a 9mm silencer, don't sleep on the Paragon 9. This needs to be in your short list top cans to consider for 9mm. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and a huge thank you goes out to Callaway Ballistics for providing all of the ammo that we shot in this video. Be sure to stay tuned to Callaway Ballistics because there is some new cool stuff in the works just around the corner. Guys, be sure to check the link in the description. There you'll find cool deals and other cool things that I use on the channel, and when you shop using those links, it does help the channel out a little bit. And guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because as always, we have some really big reviews in the works. And if you want to know what those reviews are way before they hit the YouTube channel, check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and there you can see what's being reviewed in real time. If you want to help support Alabama Arsenal, the best possible way to do that is through Patreon. These videos can be surprisingly expensive to make, and every little bit helps and is greatly appreciated. There is also Alabama Arsenal gear available right below the video if you want to go out and represent. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching.